Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video voted by the public. This video is my favorite facts. I've got 30 facts. Let's not make this a 30-minute video. So I'm not going to go on to say anything more about the vote and stuff, but you voted it and here it is, my favorite facts. 50% of orangutans have broken bones from falling out of trees, and which makes sense because they're almost completely arboreal animals.
What does arboreal mean, Joseph?
Arboreal means that the animal is from the trees, like an orangutan is an arboreal animal. Anything that lives in a tree is arboreal, really. Or is it the other way around? Zebras, most people are confused if zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes. They are black with white stripes. You can tell by looking at their nose because there's no fur on their nose, like, the way in a horse they've got the pink nose. You can tell that's skin, one of the only parts of their body you can see skin, and that's black. And if you shaved it, it would be black. So zebras are black with white stripes. Kangaroos don't fart. They don't fart. They hold it in. They don't want to get embarrassed in public. No, that's not the reason, but they don't fart. They don't fart, which is, I don't know why I think that's funny. Probably most people do. Small animals see in slow motion, like animals with faster metabolism, like chipmunks or squirrels, etc., like rodents. And that's why there's a big chipmunk in the thumbnail of this video, saying, I see in slow motion. African elephants have a specific alarm call that means humans, because in Africa, the poachers, they want the tusks, they shoot the elephant, take the tusks, run away with it and sell it. So, and elephants, they've came up with an alarm call that means humans, freak out, run away. Sheep and goats, I'm not sure what the plural for sheep is. I think it's sheep, but sheep and goats can nearly see 360. They can't exactly. They see about 320 degrees because they've got the rectangular pupils, their weird eyes, and they can see in front of them. They nearly have the nearly 360, but 320 degrees. A snail can sleep for 3 years. They don't, but they can if they need to. Like if there's moisture issues, they can do it. Because they're technically just a big slime ball with a shell. Did you know they've actually got one foot, which is like their belly? They've got one foot. They are their foot. I am my foot. There is about 1 million ants for every person. So there's 1 million ants for me, 1 million ants for you, 1 million ants for the woman behind the camera, and 1 million ants for every person, which is like gazillions of ants. And they breed all the time. A blue whale weighs as much as 3 elephants and as long as 3 buses. That's a big whale. That's a big fishy. They aren't fish though, they're mammals. They've got one here, you can see. They're the biggest animal. Not ever. The Argentinosaurus was bigger, but not the point. Bats can eat 1,000 insects per hour. They won't always, they can though, they're capable of it and they don't get fat. Octopuses have 3 hearts. They're so kind. They're really smart. They're really smart that they can open jars. You could put one in a jar, lock it, and it could somehow get out. They're very intelligent animals, as you can tell by Finding Dory. Sharks kill fewer than 10 people per year, but then humans kill about 100 million sharks in a year. Jaws was nearly the victim, because if you think about it, in the start of the film, I haven't watched it in a long time, but what did Jaws do? Teary. Wild dolphins have a specific clicking, squeaking noise and they call each other by name. Like, let's flip it. That's a fish meal, and that's Finley. And they call each other by name with clicks and squeaks. You've probably heard a dolphin. Dogs' smell is about between 10,000 and 100,000. That's a big difference. It's times stronger than humans' sense of smell. But they've only got 1/6 of our taste buds. I think I'd rather have the smell than the taste buds. Male Gentoo and Adelie penguins are quite gentlemen, and they will propose to their wife with a pebble. They will find the smoothest one. They don't want a rough one. They want a smooth one. Only the finest for my wife. Happy Feet. That's like something from Happy Feet, but in real life. Polar bears have black skin and see-through reflective fur. The reason, if you put them in a forest, they'd probably turn brown or green or something. It's the only reason they're white is because they live in a completely white void. Reindeer's eyes turn from a lovely gold, brown, yellowy color to a blue color in the winter time, to help them see in lower light levels, because where they're from in winter time the light levels can drop and their eyes turn a lovely blue, like my lovely blue eyes. Honeybees flap their wings at a whopping about 230 times a second, which is a lot of times per second. Can I do that? No, my arms are gonna turn into mashed potatoes, so I'm not gonna do that. But a sea lion is one of the best non-human animals at keeping a beat. That's like Happy Feet again. There's so many Happy Feet things in this world, and I only watched it the other day. Is Happy Feet real? Where's Mumble? Newborn baby pandas are the size of a stick of butter and weigh about 3 to 5 ounces. So if you can imagine a big, huge panda that used to be pink, hairless, blind, and was the size of a stick of butter and weighed 4 ounces. That's really small and cute. I want to touch one. Flamingos can only eat when their head is upside down. Not sure why. They eat upside down. King Cobra's venom is so dangerous, it's enough to kill a person 150 times over. Dangerous.
Joseph, that is 10 minutes. Do you want to do a part 2 video?
No. It's only another few facts. So, we're nearly there, everyone, on this journey. So, baby hippos are born underwater, and the mammy hippo doesn't really help a lot, but they have to get to the surface to take their first breath of air. The only mammal being able to fly is a bat. You made things like flying squirrels or sugar gliders. They glide, but bats, they're a mammal and they fly. Bats can't walk because their leg bones are so thin. They're like little pencil bones. Apart from they are
Not pencil, hair.
Cows can sleep standing up, and so can horses, but they can only experience rapid eye movement or dreaming when they're lying down. Cows will dream about milk. Houseflies hum in the key of F. F for fly. Sea otters are very cute and they hold each other's paws during their sleep so they don't drift apart from each other. That's adorable. Another Finding Dory thing. They were in Finding Dory. Seahorses can't swim. A sea creature that can't swim. They have not been blessed with fins like other fish, and that's why they've got a prehensile tail, which they use to hang on to seaweed and rocks, because if they didn't, they'd just go across the ocean into the Pacific. And finally, our final fact. Ocean sunfish have a symbiotic relationship with seagulls. Since ocean sunfish have got a lot of parasites, fleas, ocean fleas. That's the thing, I guess. Probably parasites. The sunfish lies down at the surface on its side, so the seagulls can come down and eat the parasites off of this big fish that looks like the sun. And it's symbiotic because the seagulls, they get to eat the parasites like as food, and then the sunfish gets to be clean. And that is my top 30 favorite facts. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I try to keep this as a shorter video. I was hoping it wouldn't be 30 minutes long, and I don't think it was. I'll see, maybe there could be a part 2 with other facts. Maybe, we'll see, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, because I did. Like and subscribe and don't forget to touch the bell, because when you hit the bell, you will never miss another one of my videos. See you in next week's video. My birthday is on Sunday. See you next week. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.